It was one of those weeks when we seemed to be getting lots of unexpected visitors. Visitors just dropping in out of the sky.
Ah!
It was the wind.
It was not the wind. It was a bird.
It's definitely a bird.
It is not a bird. Birds do not make that kind of noise.
It might be Father Christmas.
Bird.
It was the wind.
It's amazing what effect a stranger in the house can have, and our feathered friend was just the start of it.
That was him.
Yeah, OK, that one was me. The rest...
Shh! Everyone.
OK, that was not the wind.
OK. There is a bird behind the fireplace. Fine. So what do we propose to do about it?
Get it out.
It's not that easy, Leo. The fireplace is bricked up. I'll have to remove half the chimney breast to get it out. The noise and the dust will probably kill it.
Your father's right, Leo.
We can't just leave him in there on his own, in the dark. He'll die.
He won't die. He'll fly back up the chimney.
Well, why hasn't he done that already?
I don't know. He's probably confused.
Oh.
Look, it's a pigeon. Birmingham City Council spend £500,000 a year of ratepayers' money to get rid of the little baskets. I'm not spending £200 of my money to set one free so it can dump all over Queen Victoria's head.
He's calling for help.
He's not calling for help. He's just...
asking for his mummy. Oh.
Rupinder, do you want the house covered in plaster and dust?
Yes, poor pigeon.
Don't you start.
Sorry, little bird, but Horrid Colin won't let us get you out.
I am not Horrid Colin, I am Practical Colin. And even if he gets out, he'll probably die without his mummy.
His poor mother.
His poor mother right now is strutting round the bullring playing chicken with the traffic.
No. She'll be out gathering food to feed little Matthew, who won't be there when she gets back.
Matthew? Where did Matthew come from?
Up the chimney.
I'm talking about the name.
I made it up. Oh, don't you think he deserves to have a name?
All I'm saying is if we're going to set Matthew free, I've got to take a sledgehammer to the brickwork and support the load-bearing wall with an RSJ, and when I've set the little statue destroyer free, I've got to brick it all back up again. Somebody put the television on. What's on?
Animal Hospital.
What's on the other side?
Life on Earth.
Well, speaking personally, I'm not in the mood for watching TV. While the prisoner of Zenda starves to death behind the fireplace.
And I'm going to phone the RSPCA.
Leo, sit down now.
No, it's a good idea, Colin. They could maybe lower someone down the chimney.
Are you all bloody raving mad? It's a pigeon!
How do you know it's a pigeon?
Because it sounds like a pigeon!
Might be a dove.
What a lovely white dog.
Well, it won't be white now, will it?
A white dove of peace with an olive branch in his beak.
Oh.
Ah.
Sounds like he's begging.
Don't be stupid.
Or maybe just saying goodbye to a world governed by cruel Collins.
Right, OK, if that's the way you want it. I blame Rob bloody Harris. Right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You really want me to destroy a fireplace just to release a pigeon?
Yeah.
Right. Rupinder, there's £200 worth of bricks and mortar here.
When did you last pay for bricks and mortar?
Well, it's all got to be re-plastered afterwards.
Well, then I won't have any presents for Christmas or birthday.
That's 10 quid taken care of.
And I'll help you put the bricks back. I'll, pass them to you.
Oh, and I'll help design the new chimney breast. It'll have a big statue over it of Colin Craddock, the Birdman of Birmingham.
What about your carpet? There'll be dust everywhere.
Better the smell of dust than the stench of inhumanity.
It's like living with the bloody Partridge Family. Right, I'm really going to do it. Watch yourselves, it could be dangerous. Oh, this is ridiculous. Shut up, you.
Don't speak to Matty like that.
Rupinder, I'm going to spend £200 to save the life of what is basically mobile cat food.
Dad, you know you're going to have to do it.
Oh, my, isn't this couch uncomfortable? I'd hate to have to sleep on it.
Now, are you sure you don't want me to come in with you?
I will be perfectly fine.
But you haven't spoken to Rapinda for 4 years. You don't know how she's going to react.
I've known Rupee since I was a little girl.
And what about her husband? Remember all those stories about him?
Oh, that was just the family taking against him because he's not a Sikh.
From what I heard, he's not even a barbarian. They threw him out.
I'm sure he's a perfectly normal human being.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I'd like to speak to Rapinda.
She's trying to get Matthew down from up the curtains. Come in. Mom, there's someone here to see you.
Is the window open up?
No, quick!
Jenna! Have I come at an inconvenient time?
Oh, no. Please, come in. So, to what do we owe this royal visit?
It's private. So, can he hear?
Of course he can hear. He can speak as well, can't you, Raj?
No.
What I meant was, does he understand what's going on?
Well, if he does, he's doing better than me. Why don't you sit down and tell me what this is about?
He's in the airing cupboard.
God, Jenna, stop acting like this is a madhouse. There was a pigeon caught behind the chimney and Colin knocked a hole through to catch it.
Didn't realise times were so hard.
We're not going to eat it, Jenna. We're just going to save its life, apparently. So, what's happened? Dadaji's dead.
Worse.
Oh, he's gone bankrupt?
It's got nothing to do with Grandpa, and he certainly hasn't gone bankrupt. He has just bought a detached house in Solihull.
Oh, well, this house is detached. On one side. All right, so someone's pregnant. No, Raj, what is happening to our family? No deaths, no babies, no bankruptcies, we're becoming English.
I've got it trapped in the shower. It's perched on your Timotei. He's had one hell of a fright. You might want to get rid of your loofah.
Colin, this is my cousin Jenna.
Oh, hi, Jenna. Hi. Do you want me to go, or...?
No, stay. If I've got to put up with you, so can she. No English, please.
Well, thing is, Rapinda, do you remember Sanjit, your second cousin?
Yeah?
He's decided to expand his business into selling carpets. He's importing these carpets from New Delhi, and his business partner's Amadeep. And Amadeep's come over from India to sign the deal.
Okay. So my ex-husband is in Birmingham. So what?
So, where's he staying? Some executive suite at the Crown Plaza?
No, a hotel near the airport.
Ah, so he can make another fast getaway.
Look, Rapinda, I wouldn't have bothered you with this, but he was over at our house yesterday and he was talking about paying you a visit. He's on his way to Florida on business and, well, he wants to take Kavita with him for an holiday. To Disneyland.
How nice for Kavita. She's going to get to meet Mickey Mouse with Amardeep the rat.
Oh, Rapinda, you know how he is.
Yes, I know how he is.
Did he mention Raj?
I told you this was private. Amadeep was never able to come to terms with Raj's condition.
Neither of any of you lot.
I just thought someone ought to warn you and Kavita.
And Raj.
And Raj. I'm not doing this on purpose, you know.
Oh, great, now she's going to sulk. When we were kids and I would shout at her, she would sulk.
I never used to sulk. I just used to keep out of your way because you'd always pull my hair.
Jenna.
I miss you, you know, Rupee.
Me too.
I often think about when we were little. Do you remember pushing dried peas up Grandpa's nose when he was asleep?
And then we'd aim it at Grandma and wait till he sneezed.
Remind me never to come round for Bombay mix.
It's all right, Colin. You'd never be invited, would you, Jenna? Look, why don't you stay for a cup of tea, okay?
Yeah, we're having Kentucky Fried Pigeon later on.
No, look, I better go. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well,
Bye,
thank
Rupee.
you. Bye.
Bye, Colin.
Bye, Jenna. Really nice to have met you.
Goodbye, Raj.
Hello, Jenna. Long time no see.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Are you okay, Raj?
No.
Think you pressed the wrong button. He means yes. We are absolutely fine.
We'd better warn Kavita.
No.
Don't you think we should at least, give her a chance to...
No. Upset her.
Okay, well, tell me about the pigeon.
Oh, right. Well, the good news is he's got a phone number on his leg.
Oh, great. He's an asylum seeker.
No, he's a racing pigeon. He lives a fast life, just like Armadeep. Just like him, he'll be flying off in a few days' time. And we can get back to normal, yeah?
Yeah.
How's it for you, Raj?
As I say, strangers dropping in from out of the sky. And it's amazing what damage they can do, if you're not careful.
So Birbal, Chandan and Zafar all decided they could get out of sticky situations all by themselves. Pasand aa gaya?
No, Mom. It's boring. Why do we have to have these Indian stories?
It's not boring, it's your culture. Culture is never boring. Even when you yawn, it's doing you good.
Last night we were halfway through Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, now that is boring. Boring American cartoony rubbish.
Maybe it's American culture.
Darling, there's no such thing. Britney Spears and flamed grilled whoppers do not a culture make.
I like Beauty and the Beast. It reminds me of you and Colin.
Aww.
Are you okay, Mom?
I'm fine.
So, did you mention anything to Kavita?
Nothing to mention.
Pity, though. She would love to have gone.
There is no debate to be had here, Colin. She is not going to any theme park in Florida. And anyway, she hates seeing people dressed up in silly animal costumes. She always wants to pull their heads off and kick them in the ghoulies.
What happens if Armadeep comes round?
I'll pull his head off and kick him in the ghoulies.
Suppose he insists on seeing his kids. I mean, he is the biological father.
Yes, and I am the homicidal mother. You will see them over my dead body. And if he persists, you have my full permission to punch him in the face.
How big is he?
10 times smaller than his ego. But don't worry, he'll be distracted by me hanging round his neck and biting his ear.
You really hate him, don't you? They always say there's a thin line between love and hate.
Do you want to start an argument here, Colin, do you? Because that means Amardeep has won. Anyway, you took Leo to Disneyland.
Well, he thinks I took him to Disneyland. He was younger then, more easily fooled. One day soon he's going to realise that it was actually the play area at B&Q.
Point is, Colin, he thinks he's been, and that's what matters. Disneyland is a state of mind.
It is for Leo. He wanted to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I had to tell him the Wicked Witch had turned them all into Black & Decker workmates.
Oh, Colin, look, I would much rather be with you in B&Q than with Amardeep in Florida on some boring beach. Lying in the sun under some stupid palm trees. With white, soft sand and blue sea.
Who needs Disneyland when you got true love, eh?
Huh? Oh, yeah, true love, yeah.
You know, when it's Leo's turn to feed Jay, he's not half so careful as he is with Matthew.
Oh, here we go. The common pigeon.
He's not common.
Eats seeds, fruit, worms, crawling insects, slugs, woodlice, maggots, snails. Sick.
Shall I go and dig up some worms from the back garden then?
No, you can have some of my muesli.
Oh, that'll teach him.
Did you get through?
Answer phone, I'll try later.
I don't want you to try later. Matthew's mine.
Leo, the reason that there's a phone number on his leg is because he's already owned by somebody else.
No, not necessarily. He might have pulled a female pigeon and written the number on his leg. I've done it.
You write girls' phone numbers on your leg?
No, I use an address book, but where's Matthew going to get an address book? He's a pigeon.
My pigeon.
Leo, he belongs to somebody else.
I don't care, Dad.
Wait for me.
Kavita, now remember, it's a pigeon, not a toy. I don't want you dressing him up in Barbie's swimsuit again.
Oh, my God. How much do we owe the milkman?
No, milkman only comes on Thursdays.
Well, is someone going to get it?
Oh, Dad, do you want me to come with you? It might be parcel force.
They wouldn't hang around that long.
Rupinder, what's going on?
Nothing.
Raj, what's going on? What does that mean?
It means he knows, but he's not going to tell you.
So, who was it?
The woman across the way.
Oh. What does she want?
She thought we ought to know Leo and Kavita are hanging outside the bedroom window. Leo!
Kavita!
What the hell are you doing?
He needed a wee.
Oh, yeah. The old man used to keep homing pigeons. Brilliant they were.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, lads. Use them.
Yeah, cheers, Terry. He made a fortune.
How come?
Well, he used to sell them. Then 2 days later, they'd fly back home and he'd sell them again.
Hey, come on, lads. You know you're not allowed to eat your own food in here.
So, worth a lot of money, these pigeons, are they?
Oh, yeah. A champion racer can be worth hundreds, sometimes thousands.
No. Well, how do you know if they're any good?
Well, my dad said you could always tell by the way they walked.
How do you mean?
Well, it's about power, you know, machismo, the will to win. A good racer sort of, struts. How does your pigeon walk?
I don't know. I haven't seen him walk a lot. He's only in a small box. You got to move him when I put the shower on him, though.
And, how does he move his head?
His head? Sort of...
Yeah, but does he move it to one side, or is it straight ahead?
Straight ahead.
And what about his chest?
What about it?
Well, is it puffed out or in?
Oh. Puffed out like that.
Now, that's a good sign.
Yeah?
Yeah. So come on, show me how he walks.
What?
Come on, I helped my dad out for 20 years. I know what I'm talking about. Show me how he walks.
With the head and the chest?
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah. A bit quicker. Terry, I'll have another pint of lager and a saucer of water for the pigeon.
You're late?
Been to the pet shop. Did anybody call?
No, no one. What are you doing at the pet shop?
It's the pigeon equivalent of fillet steak and anabolic steroids.
He's already eaten.
Leo decided to curry him from the inside.
Curry?
It was very mild.
He blinks a lot when he swallowed the chilies.
You can't give him curry.
Why not?
He's a racing pigeon, he's an athlete.
You've changed your tune. Yesterday it was cat food.
You've got to be careful what you feed him. It's not every day that Dennis Bergkamp flies down your chimney.
Dennis Bergkamp doesn't fly.
How do you know about Dennis Bergkamp?
Ah, because he's gorgeous.
He's an arse.
You what?
He's an Arsenal player.
Thank you, Raj. Don't give him too much. We don't want Dennis to turn into Gaza, do we?
So, did you get through to the owner?
Yeah, eventually. Nice bloke.
And?
Well, they're a bit sort of laid back down in Cornwall, but I got through with sort of short words and bird noises.
So what did he say?
He said, well, he must have been blown off course and fell out the sky with exhaustion. He asked to sort of give him some proper food and water, some rest, and then let him go.
Huh?
Apparently, our Matthew is a bit of a champion.
So what difference does that make to you?
My God.
What?
You demanded a ransom.
Don't be ridiculous.
You did, I can see it in your eyes.
I did not demand a ransom. I just pointed out that bird food is very expensive. Well, then there's heat and light and the quilted cardboard box we generously donated. There was your loofah, wear and tear on the shower curtain, rent. Last but not least, the cost of demolishing and rebuilding a chimney breast. So, Peter, how much can I put you down for redesigning a fireplace?
You know something? You're evil.
I don't know what you mean. Eh? He gets his pigeon, we get to go to Disneyland.
What?
Did you say Disneyland?
Huh? No. No. You misheard, Kavita. What he actually said was, I've got a really big mouth and I should forget this ridiculous idea I've cooked up with my mates in the pub.
They do sound very similar.
We're going to Disneyland!
No!
Come on!
No, Oh, thank you very much, Colin.
Look, 500 quid dropped into my lap. What am I going to do when Armadeep comes swanning round trying to take his kid to Space Mountain? All I can offer him is a trip round Tesco's in a shopping trolley.
Men, this isn't about the kids at all, is it? This is about you. God, yours is bigger than his. I mean, anything he can do, you can do better. It's so sad. I wish you'd just grow up.
Ah, you're married as well, then.
Too excited, I can't sleep.
And me.
So, what's it like?
Well, I was very little, so I don't remember much.
Try.
Well, there were lots of shelves
Shelves?
with sort of tools hanging from them. And there was a play area where you could go and sit when the grown-ups were measuring cupboards.
Sounds boring.
I don't think we saw all of it.
Right. Here you go, Peter. No. You need to take those things off now.
Don't take it out on the kids.
Fine, Colin. Why don't I take it out on you? Here, if you want your breakfast, why don't you just wish upon a star?
Oh, Raj, please, if we give you money, will you tell us what's going on? This is like the diary of Anne Frank. Fine, I'll go to the door. Hi.
Good morning. I'd like to speak to the woman of the house, please.
Okay, hold on. It's okay. It's just a carpet salesman. Said he wants to speak to the woman of the house.
I'll get rid of him.
Ah, good morning, sir. I'm in the area selling some stock from a liquidation sale at...
Amardeep.
Amardeep?
Hello, Rupinder. I knew I'd have to use some kind of subterfuge or you wouldn't let me pass the door. So, long time no see, eh?
Whose fault's that?
Colin,
What? I thought you were going to hang round his neck and bite his ear.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Amardeep, tu chale aaja. Vapas na aana.
What?
Just, I want you to go away and don't bother coming back.
I have something for Kavita.
Raj tried to stop me, but I went to see the new carpet.
Oh, darling. Oh, she's so perfect.
They both are.
So, Raj, what do you think of the new carpet?
I want him to go.
If anybody buys Disneyland tickets for this family, it's me. And we all go, including Raj.
So, in answer to your question, Dad, I reckon about 250 for the design of the new fireplace. But, that includes a life-size bust of your ugly bald head covered in pigeon poo.
You'll be lucky.
But you said you were getting 500.
I've changed my mind. OK, Leo. Off you go. You can't put a price on freedom.
So, how are you going to pay for Disneyland?
Disneyland is a state of mind. Come on, everybody. Let's go to B&Q.
What's going on?
If we're quick, we'll be in time for the parade.
Bloody idiots with their principles, turning their backs on 500 quid's worth of Disney fun. Would I have it any other way? Actually, yes. Still, for now, B&Q, here we come.